Okay, time for the semifinal match of the CCC thing. All right. Let's see what we get. Man, I'm tired. I can open Expedition to get try to get a captain. Might not work. Oh, so captain has Patrician, Harbinger, and Navigator. Oh, I wonder if he had a 2-5 there. That's pretty good to get a captain. So what does the dominate deck look like? As many, try to trash as much as you can and get as many dominates as you can, I think. I wish I could open something like Priest Expedition. If he didn't have the 2-5, then he's wants to get something. He must have the 2-5, otherwise I cannot understand the Guardian. I guess I want to get a silver here. Yeah, that's a pretty darn good opening. I guess it has to be Priest. This is probably Spices. And then on my next turn, I might get an Expedition. I don't know. I think, I don't know. He drew the captain on turn 3 too. Yeah, this is not a good. Oh well, here I can get a captain. That's good news. And another one, I guess. I think you want so many captains because you do want to try to make a deck that can repeatedly dominate. Expedition helps you dominate for sure. If you get enough captains, you've got draw, trashing. Ghosting a captain is good. Ghosting a priest is sort of bad. I don't think I would spend my coffer. Okay, good. I find the captain. I can play captain as priest and still buy a captain, so I will do that. You can always trash your priest with a captain if you're afraid of the ghost, or trash it with cemetery. So he hasn't had to spend any coffers, and I've only had to spend one, but I'm about to spend my other one. It goes for cemetery here. Oh, right. He did that. I guess I'm just going to trash an estate and buy another captain here. I want all the captains. I would have loved to draw one of my captains this turn, but that was not to be. Hopefully I don't bottom deck my captains there. There isn't a better thing to do than this, though. Okay, I don't bottom deck anything. He was able to buy 2K. Yeah, this is just over pretty much. So he gets the captain split. Yeah, I'm not pleased. I'm not really sure. So I think I have a captain down there. I have one in my discard pile. I could play this this as a harbinger. To get my ghost. And just hilariously far behind right now. So I think that, oh no, both those captains are in the discard, so I don't even know. It's just so sad. I don't think it's a good idea to put all these captains in play. I don't even really know what I'm doing. I guess I can put... I'll just resign. He's not losing that one. This is complicated. You probably want the apothecaries, right? Single buy is kind of annoying, but potion church, potion silver. Try the silver. You get a border village. See which card he wants to get for this. Could also be just a doctor. I'm going to try that. Okay. Oh. And then I do hit 5 here. So I suppose it's a mountebank of my own. Though other cards are good. Top deck my mountebank. That is awesome. Ghost ship, maybe? Nice. Get border village. Conclave, I think. Here, probably play the mountebank. Okay, good. I got through. Wow, this is really a special game for me. Okay, it makes me feel better after that last game. Okay, gets a $6 doctor. But only gets to trash one card out of it. Awesome. What can I use best right now? It might be a church. Guess I'm not finding a village this turn then. Okay. 6. I think I have a border village down on the bottom now. You probably just buy another apothecary here. Yeah. All right. So we do this conclave ghost ship. Wow. Okay. I guess I want to tuck these cards. Border village ghost ship. All right. This doctor doesn't get to do anything. Another border village ghost ship, I guess. At some point, a replace would be appropriate. I should be pretty far ahead with these draws. Mm-hmm. So is there a compelling reason to keep going here. Don't think so. Maybe I will get one more Border Village ghost ship. That looks fine. Okay. So it's 1-1. Nasmith gets the start. Okay, let's see if we can win with second player here. Okay. So Captain can play Smithy. It can play Transmogrify. So I think I understand that correctly. So you can use Captain as sort of a ruined village, Smithy, which is obviously strong, and horse traders. So if you play Captain, okay, so this is how you should think about it, right? If you play Captain as Transmogrify and on this turn and Smithy on the next turn, then it's basically like a non-terminal Haunted Woods without the attack, which is pretty good. So I think you want to do some of that. Trashing is only happening with Church and sort of Transmogrify, so hitting 5 and 6 are good. Very good. I think I will try Transmogrify Church. So I will just do what he's doing, I guess. That's a good thing to see transmogrify here, although it would be nice to have at least 3. I don't think I want to borrow right now. Would I want an engineer? Doesn't seem very good. I could borrow to mirror what he's doing. So I have this outside chance of hitting 6. Yeah, so I think I probably just want nothing. Yeah, I can get 6 here is probably better than a 5. So my church missed the shuffle. Hopefully I see the other state anyway. I mean, I don't even, I'd rather transmogrify an estate, right? So what's down there? Silver. And we have 1 church. I have 1 captain, right? Just put it on my transmogrify, so I should just have my silver down there, right? I mean, if I play the horse traders, it doesn't really help. So it's probably just be smithy. And the captain is probably looking better than a trade right here. I think so. Is there a smart transmogrify play? Oh, well, yeah, because first I can play a smithy, and then I can transmogrify this estate. Probably just into a silver. And just do that. This board is pretty awkward. Probably you want a bank, at least one. You could certainly do something with archives. Okay. Certainly trash a copper. And down below I have 2 silvers. A copper and an estate. Is there any advantage to playing this first one as the transmogrify to get another action? I don't think so. So last card is a silver. So do the horse traders. 9. I can draw everything right next turn, I think. I could borrow to buy something that can be transmogrified into a 5 cost. Let's do that. I get a captain. And I guess it will be a smithy that I mean, unless I want this, want more silvers, then it would be a fiatum. That's so silly. Let's try it. I do wish I had been able to afford that second church and be alternating those. So I'm not drawing everything. I'm drawing all but 2 cards. But if I get the fiatum, then I can turn it into an archive. So a 75% chance on that. Okay, so he managed to get the last 2 captains, which is definitely good for him. Okay, there's my fiatum. Let's do this thing. Do that way. I don't think I can really afford to set things aside. Well, let's see. If I set nothing aside, then if I play the church to set nothing aside, then I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, no, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which if I borrow is enough for bank archive. Let's try that. So I'd certainly like to be the one that has 6 captains instead of the one who has 4 captains. But I don't think it's the end of the world. But I'm not that guy. I have 2 archives. He doesn't have any archives. And I have more payload. So I might be totally fine right now. Let's see. 6. So I'm seeing all but 1 card here. That's pretty cool. So he just buys a bank. That doesn't seem like an ideal turn. He also still doesn't have something. And I think it's best to trash. Gosh, I hope I don't bottom deck a captain. I don't think it's worth trashing like my bank to make sure that doesn't happen. I could get a second church here. Wait a second. Oh, oops. I was thinking I was transmogrifying. Did I want to trash that estate? Probably fine to do that. So I do bottom deck the captain. That's very bad. Very, 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 very bad. Oh, God. I mean, I could have killed the bank. To make sure that didn't happen. I don't know what to do here with this now. I don't think it's time to start greening. I could try it. Naismith will be in a position to do just so much more. Fuck me, man. First player advantage was very helpful here. What the fuck am I supposed to do? That's probably game right there that I didn't find that. I guess I should have thought about that before I decided not to transmogrify. Oh, I didn't have a transmogrify down. Why do I keep thinking that I had a transmogrify down? So there was nothing I could have done about that. Okay, well, that makes me feel better. Two archives, probably correct. Man, that sucks. Ugh. And maybe the bank was a little bit greedy. If I had just not borrowed, and I mean, I could have been, I haven't been counting exactly how many cards I have, but if I had, instead of borrowing to get bank archive, if I had just bought gold archive, then I would have been in just so much of a better position. So I guess I can only blame myself for that, but god damn it. Also, not having the second church has been hurting rather a lot. All these archives. I could try another Fiatum. It's probably stupid. Maybe the first one was stupid. Best case scenario here, I draw these 3 cards. It includes an archive, and I can set aside captain with archive because I need the captains to be 2 and 2. So I don't want to play more than 2 captains this turn. And I mean, it's kind of hard to, if he does, especially, we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure I'm buying, I'm pretty sure I'm scoring this turn. Yeah. Well, okay, so I get to church a captain away if I, okay, well, right, okay. Isn't really a good thing that I can do here. Maybe I don't want to transmogrify anything. Let's not transmogrify anything, I guess. Okay, I find the bank. So I just have to double province. So what happens if I set like 2 coppers aside? That's not enough, right? Or am I even, am I silly? Am I not close to double provincing anyway? If I set a, if I, so my max money here with the horse traders is 3, 4, 5 plus 6 is 11. Okay, so 11 plus. Go, come on. 3, 4, 5. That's like exactly enough. So I'd have to do it that way if I want to double, which I do. Unless I wanted to, oh. Let's see if he'll let me undo then, because I can't, oh no. If I don't have the copper, it's 2 less, right? So never mind. I don't want to borrow. He can probably double and mill. Is that good? It probably is really good. If I had found my captain that one turn, I would probably start greening that turn and been in a better position. Possible he doesn't see a province in his hand right now, but unlikely. Possible he doesn't see the bank. Oh, he can draw again. So yeah, this is just... I feel like there wasn't really anything I could do here. First, I don't usually feel this way, but I feel like this was decided by who went first. The last two I felt like were both decided by shuffles, so I didn't really feel like either one of these was decided by particularly. I mean, not obviously he played really well in this game. Well, now wait a second. If he does double province mill, I can transmogrify a captain into a duchy and buy a duchy province for a tie. But can't he? I want to say that he has enough crap to do double mill and buy an estate by doing 2 horse trader plays. That means like he might not be able to do that, especially if he needs to see something that's in those bottom 3 cards right now. Okay, he decides he does need to see that. He is calling transmogrify. If he hits a province with the... Oh, he can transmogrify the bank. Fuck. Yep. That's gotta be a good play. Well, he doesn't have more than 2 buys here. Province Duchy probably does open up a tie. Oh, he doesn't even have enough for Province Duchy. So I guess this is double Duchy. Maybe he does. He set aside too much. Surely he wants to get Province Duchy here. So I'm down by 15, which is double province duchy. So I just have to hope that I can find that somehow. And if I transmogrify captain into duchy, I think I've got it by doing that. I have to play both archives to make sure I find my bank. There's not some win involving Artificer, is there? Let's think about that. Not really, because getting Artificer instead of Duchy means I still have to gain a Duchy. Take the bank. Take that card, which is a church. And hopefully I'm not even counting this, but okay, yeah. Well, that feels pretty lucky. If it was the rules we used for doubles, the rules would be that second player wins the tiebreak. I guess I can look at these rules. Fourth game with both cards and switched starting player. It looks like I start. Okay. Somebody can message me if we have that wrong. Well, I feel very lucky to have had that outcome. And now I have first player advantage back. Okay, need to decompress. Breathe. Captain also looks good here. Your draw comes from heralds and gear. Tons of trashing. There are no plus buy. And have remodeling with altar and gaining with explorer or amulet. So you probably want to try to get to this deck that gains a province every turn and has an altar, so it's also doing other stuff. You'd like to hit 6 lots of times. You like to thin a lot. Lots of openings pop out as possible, like hideout amulet, hideout gear, hideout church, amulet church, gear amulet, gear church. Gear and church play similar roles, but gear should be better because you want the draw, because it's one of the ways that you have to draw. So maybe I start with hideout gear or amulet gear. You will be using amulet and explorer or explorer to add economy. Royal Seal is not very good here. I think I'm going to try Amulet Gear. I guess I should have just played 3 coppers there. So I see an estate down there. This could be second amulet. Or just a silver, or just a herald. Kind of like a silver. Not super confident in the stuff I'm doing right now. So I guess at this point, a hideout. I mean, hideout seems okay right now. So Nasmith collided the gear and the amulet on turn 4, I think. And that's not that as good as what happened to me. Probably need another silver. See if I find one of those silvers, and then I can get an altar. That's interesting. I think that I want an altar before I want the captain. The captain is great, don't get me wrong. Wait, he did open the same opening as me, right? This is pretty cool. There is a child screaming outside. And it can be hard to tell if it's a scream of terror or joy. Hold on. 1 second. Seems okay. You can over trash here a little bit. I'm going to play this like that and trash that, gain a herald and buy a herald. And here, I don't want to buy a captain. It would be really cool if I could trash and buy a captain, but I am just going to buy a captain. Of course, those captains sure do get worse when the heralds are gone, don't they? Maybe I should just slam the heralds. I kind of want my hideout gone now, if I'm going to do that. Altar is also a bit dangerous. I need another gear. Get a herald and I guess a native village. I don't really want the native village, but I think you can't really give up gaining a card. This herald has a great chance to hit. Because I think down below is another herald and my amulet. There's a third gear over there. Oh, and my captain. Okay. Let's play this first. Don't really want to set aside anything. Do I want to gain a silver? What's down there? The altar. I do think I need a silver here. I need one more gear. And one more captain, I think. Is that true? Maybe it should just be a herald. Or an explorer. Is that weird? How much worse of a position is that if, for me, if I'll just take this gear. Oh no, I just gained a gear. Hello. This is either a herald or an explorer. I guess it's better to get the herald now and then trash something to gain the explorer with the altar next turn. And I can top deck this gear. If I want to. It's a little bit scary hitting the hideout with heralds. Probably going to draw no matter what. Not going to overpay. Okay. Oh, I guess it's not that scary. I think I want to trash the hideout this turn. Okay, he gets the explorer. Is he going to province this turn? I don't know what his deck looks like that much. I know that I have more heralds. Should gain a silver here, I think. I guess it's better to get more information. So that is good. Let's get this explorer. And just take a coin. Hit the gear there. I think I just set these two aside. Well, no, I set the heralds aside, obviously. And buy a province. Do I want the silver is a question. Yeah, I think so, because, well, next turn I gain a gold, I can trash the copper. Then the turn after that I can gain another gold to trash. So I don't think I need the silver right now. I think this puts me in a pretty good position. It's pretty good that I already have my altar in hand. It's a royal seal, which is not that much better than a silver when you're buying province with it. Oh yeah, I have this amulet for gaining silvers as well. I don't think I want to. Mm-hmm. So I can set aside the province. No, this. Um, okay, so I bottom decked a couple of heralds. So I think we're just going to set aside the altar and the copper. So that was not ideal, but it's okay, I think. Okay, trashes the amulet. It was somewhat unlucky round of herald plays there. It might already be time to start gaining duchies. He thinks so. Reveals a silver. Okay. I think I have plenty of stuff to trash, so let's just get +1 coin. Herald doesn't cooperate. Now we cooperate. So I miss my gear. So down below is gear and herald. Don't really want to do anything with that. Certainly we're gaining a duchy. I don't think I want the gold. Although I guess if I gain the gold now, I don't. I'm going to try not gaining the gold. Okay, Herald hits his altar. It's probably fine. At this point, our decks are pretty similar, but I have one more Herald. he still has a hideout in his deck, which could be a liability. I think it's fine if I hit an altar here. Is there any card that I would be really sad if it got set aside? Not really. Right? Okay, sets aside province, which is good. I think I want to keep one of these gears, so I'll be done setting aside there. Okay. If I can play the amulet for a coin, then I can trash a silver and not have to gain a gold. Of course, I don't need to gain a gold. Okay, let's set aside both of these. Okay, so I missed province. I didn't see that coming. Shit. Double Dutchy, I guess. Maybe I should have trashed a silver and play the amulet. Yeah, that sounds better. So this is getting dicey, but it has to be getting that way for Nasmith as well, right? It sure is nice when your heralds hit. Okay. So this is a pretty awkward position for me now. I think this has to be the coin. No, it doesn't. It can be gain silver. Herald. Okay, so what happens here? So I can't really do province duchy because then he wins with province estate. So I have to do something like duchy estate if possible, which means it's okay to play this captain like this. And yeah, God, what a shitty outcome. I think at this point I do want this gold. If I buy the duchy, if he does province estate, then man, he has 2 gears coming in. If he does province estate, then I'm in a real sad spot, but the province estate seems very easy for him, and if he does that this turn, okay, but his next turn after that one has a better chance of being bad. He doesn't have the captain down. I mean, province just like loses on the spot, right? There's nothing else to do. Yeah, I've got my altar in hand. Okay, he gets the estate and the province here probably. God damn it. I have to do double estate? So fucked up. I had all those so I bottom decked all 4 heralds last turn. That's what happened. And I have to hope that he can't. Even if he buys an estate. Okay, if he buys an estate, I have a possible. Fuck that, man. Thanks for watching.